this. Yeah, okay. All right, so tonight we're starting a new game because screw Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm just sick of that. Uh, it could have been a good game if they, tried to make a Mass Effect game, but somehow they decided Sudoku and other random shit was necessary. I don't know. They failed. Epic fail. Um, let's see. I notice my head's getting chopped off here. Ah, that's better. Too much ceiling now. How about that? Will that work? That'll work. Okay, sorry. Are we picking the game up at all? Yes, okay. Alright, so I'm going to go through Inquisitor this time. I've done this on Facebook before, but I've never actually run this through Twitch. So we're going to try this through Twitch. We're going to create a new character. And I'm going to actually play as a Psyker. We haven't done that before. We've done the Crusader and the Tech Adept, and I'm going to run through with the Psyker this time through. And I'm trying to remember which one of these I really preferred. I think it was Imperialist. Let me look. So the Psyker background for the Imperialist. Before rising to the rank of Inquisitor, you served as a Primaris Psyker, drawing your power from the warp, shaping reality with your mind. Psykers are sanctioned mutants, disdained yet essential to the Imperium. They channel otherworldly energies and banish demons, but they are always at risk of damnation and deadly backlash from the Imperium. Inquisitors with a uh, Psyker background are experts in harnessing the boundless powers of the warp. In combat, they rely on psychic powers, preferring light armor and physically attuned weapons. We get Perils of the Warp, which is a bad thing. Um, Psykers gain warp heat points as a penalty for using psychic powers. Because you're connecting your brain to the Imperium, and bad shit will happen to you. Accumulating these points may spawn warp anomalies or even demons. Warp heat can be reduced using force powers, or force weapons, rather, sorry. So you have weapons that will channel away this warp heat into an attack, and that will reduce your stuff, as we'll see. Psychic powers, what a surprise. Due to their unique talents, only Inquisitors with Psyker background are permitted to use psychic powers. Force weapons, amplifying the wielder's Imperium powers. Force weapons can only be used by Psykers. So, yeah, basically I get Psyker related shit. The Imperialist has a Force Staff. The Force Staff is a psychic weapon which is very hard to master. An arcane conduit to channel the wielder's amplified will into the target. Empyrean armor, which blip, 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 even the existence of this ceremonial armor is fervently denied outside the Caligari Conclave. Its use it uses long forgotten xenotechnology to create a warp anomaly that halts the flow of time for a short duration. It's also equipped with a Rosarius force field. Okay. Let's see. They also have the possibility of being an Aether Walker. Their stuff is all the same except you get a Force Sword and a Force Rod. Force Rod. The Force Sword can be a formidable psychic weapon in the hands of a trained Psyker, capable of banishing demons back to the Immaterium with a single strike. Combined with the Force Rod that stores raw psychic energy, only a few can weather the wrath and insanity of the Aetherwalker. And of course, Aetherwalker armor. This ancient, psychically reactive armor phases its wearer between the Immaterium and real space, permitting to travel short distances in the blink of an eye. i.e. a teleport. Also equipped with a personal void shield generator. And finally, we have the Scryer Psyker. Scryer Psyker has a bolt pistol and a force rod. The bolt pistol is a sturdy, cumbersome weapon, firing mass-reactive bolts that detonate on impact or inside the target. Yes, bolters are fucking evil. Combined with a force rod that stores and channels raw psychic energy, the Scryer wields the perfect combination of physical and otherworldly threat. Warp-bound armor. This lightly armored, psychic-attuned suit permits the Psyker to project its disembodied presence over the physical world to gaze beyond the veil, making the Scryer the master of virtually undetectable reconnaissance. It is equipped with a frag grenade dispenser. I think I'm going to go with the Imperialist. I prefer the staff, and we will be, let's see. We'll be Boba Jim Shep. Almost Shepard, but hey. That will be our marvelous Psyker character. Here we go. Would you like to skip the tutorial missions? I'm going to say no. We'll just go ahead and go through these as a refresher for everybody. So let's play. In the 41st millennium. It is the 41st millennium and there is no peace among the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged on all sides by Xenon's races and is slowly being rotting away from the taint of chaos, thing, blah blah blah. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war. God damn it, I can't read fast enough. They're the judges and also the executioners. They are the law. They are
Inquisitor's log. Classified report for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It's authentic, but extremely old. The intensity of the Caligari warp searches is beyond anything I've experienced. There were many delays during the journey, but the coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave finally led me to this desolate system. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery. It got through the warp surges with considerable loss of data, and my astropath has been unable to decipher it. I will personally investigate the source of this mysterious signal.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition. And lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
One of the things I love about this game is just the unbelievable amount of detail they put into everything.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Ow. Well, that was Inquisitor. See you next time for the next... No, I'm just kidding. I remember the deafening roar of the turrets. My Imperial carrier was trailing a blaze of fire and... Fuck. Okay, never mind. Ow. Fuck.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Box communication is jammed, and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log in case I don't return.
Okay.
Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
In fact, there's his head right there. Oh, and there's some of his torso. And there, wait, hang on. That doesn't match up. And then what's that? Wait, is that really his head or is that somebody else's? What the hell is going on in here? Wait, and there's another body right there. Wait, did I die? Am I dead? What the hell is going on?
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door.
I'm looking at the level of detail and all of this stuff, and it doesn't have to be this detail, but it really fits with the 40K theme, and I really love the level of detail that they put into this stuff. So, they could have just made this a lot less detailed, but they really went the extra mile with this stuff.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Diagnostic log. Analytical enumeration initiated. Vessel 897 Lucius point 442 point alpha class point sub C35 period. Name Martyr. Code number 57.ERT.294.beta. Current status: in possession of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Warning: verifying current status. Inadequate data collated. Last maintenance log: 8.134.967.M36. That would be Millennium 36. And we're in the 41st Millennium. It's been a while since this thing's had a tune-up. Warning: Geller's shield compromised. Which is bad if you go into the warp. You'll be fuckified. Everything in the warp will be able to get at you, and that's not good. Current rate of impairment, 47.34% estimated. Warning: pairs of maintenance required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Warning: indications of blessed recalibration required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Warning: corrupted data. Diagnostics interrupted. Initiating Psalm 178756 Okay, that's enough.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust.
Options. Audio. Is that any better? Alright.
New log entry. Bodies everywhere. The putrid stench of death. Horrible wounds still ooze blood. What unholy beast stalks these halls, I wonder?
Ew.
What have we got here? A weapon? Well, the Emperor does protect his loyal subjects.
I understand. All right, let's see.
A manifestation of chaos.
That's not good.
Well, let's cleanse your taint from here.
Ow.
I feel the contagion of chaos seeping into the walls. I taste the despair in the air. This illness must be purged before it's too late.
So that's my warp heat. You can see it's going down now, but as I do that, you can see it spikes up. And number 1 and number 2 will also cause that to happen. This one, my left mouse attack, that thing, is actually going to burn that down some. So it's a balancing act until I get more equipment. Alright. I thought I just picked up a pyrokinetic staff. Oh, I probably stuck it on set too. What's this? 33. Second burst same as the first, I guess. What button did I bind that to last time? I got really tired of the button this thing was on. I can't remember what I bound it to though. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay.
New log entry. I've found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator.
Oh god, it's all over the bottom of my robes. Ew. Report defense system anomalies. Augmentium. Defense system anomalies. Ranking security officer, Brother Marcus Drang. Incident log. The mortar opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life to the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. Confessions of related personnel during penitence hearings. Searching picked recording database, records not found. Conclusion. After investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement. The signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Probable cause, system malfunction. Process initiated. Logged a priority level request to the maintenance fraternity, awaiting confirmation, had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck, and a main cogitator in the control room where security personnel can manually override both the turret systems and the teleportarium signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment, Medicaid reports of personnel voluntarily participating in confessions. Data corrupted.
I've found new information. There's an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if a dry cleaner's gonna get all that out. I have to just fucking go for
Open the
new
door.
clothes
It is in the
entirely.
walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
Oh, by the Emperor. What foul abomination is this? A mindless servitor sputtering gibberish. I smell corruption. Exciting. Mind the door, please. Foul heretics! Let my powers cleanse you from your sins.
Be Christ cursed. Eat steel.
Fine. Eat lightning. Why am I wearing robes for something like this? It just seems poorly considered.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer. I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Alright, I can now get a psychic focus. I've unlocked another psychic power and got some fast points. Hurrah! Man, which one of these was I using? I don't know. Let's see. Better warp heat. Better damage against demons. Better inoculator. And better suppression. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with this one. I like the idea of, wait. Wow, that's a lot of points. Alright, that's nice. Okay, so I'm using the Psi Focus branch to get me Demon Bane plus 30% damage against demons and chaos engines. Concordia is giving me minus 10% warp heat cost to psychic powers, which is important. And Attunement is getting me minus 2 warp heat on focus weapon skill use. So whenever I zap my staff at somebody, pardon me, I will take 2 heat off. All right, that seems worthless. Unless I keep getting into the imperiled state, which would be bad. Ad hoc subjugation adds vulnerability stack to the target based on the damage type of a critical hit. Plus 50 regeneration per second. It's not bad. Damage over time, effects, restore health. Ooh, that's nice. Can't lose more than 30% max hit points to a single hit. Gunnery, I don't care. I don't like that. Well, I sure have a lot of these open. Sorry, I'm just looking for one of these that's better than what I had. I guess I should read them off, but there's so fucking many of these things. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the Psychic Channeling plus 8% damage bonus to Psychic Powers for re-equip damaging Psychic Power. Alright, and let's go with our passives. And let's see. Let's go with some area of effects. Let's get some more damage. Alright. So we'll head here to the Making Contact. I've made it out of the hangar where I found evidence of serious chaos infestation. I need to investigate this further. Hey, I read it off.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
Oh yeah, I love the fire beam.
Off with the head.
I, the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
A
A
giant
vile
bogey.
display of cruelty and madness. A sacrifice to the dark gods and their acolytes prowling these decks.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
That too.
You cannot hurt me. Give me pain.
Hope that was enough pain for you.
A crude tool of mindless destruction. I'm sure it'll be useful on this ship. A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now. This commander is tough. A worthy enemy at last.
All too soon deep fried. I know. They did a nice job with the sounds on this. Maintenance log. Vessel 897 Lucius Point 442 Point Alpha Class Point Sub C 35. Name Martyr 01100001011101110. We'll just skip from there. Then Herrick transcription enabled. Recalibration him initiated. Second data stream decipher enabled. Node Martyr INQ 2343AF1 / sector Cal-9 stroke deck 13A stroke 17A 26 Kappa 23. Note A. I hope you are reading this. It is the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we are planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Alert, corruptive code influx. Analysis inconclusive. Note B. I've received your message by the Emperor. This is bad. Same down here. Nobody knows where the martyr is headed, and with Uther holed up in the sanctum and his seconds in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Activated purification protocol. Note A. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium. And now we have what? Those things in the dark zone. They must get out of here. We must get out of here immediately, or we shall join the others. Or shall we join the? I'm sorry. Blah 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 blah. We must get out of here immediately, or shall we join the others? Request suspicious devotional code lines discovered. Issue sensor modules inactive. Log not archived. Stroke disabled. 011000010111110, etc. Maybe somewhere I could wipe my feet off. This is gross. Right. Wait a minute. Switching my stuff around. Wait. On the other order. Okay. That's better. I'm not a big fan of the rods and stuff because they sort of limit what I can do. I like the more full range of stuff that the staff is going to give me.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Well, that can't be bad. Yeah, no, the sound and the visuals, it's all really well done, and it, you know, as a player, it gives me a much deeper sense of immersion into the game than a simpler layout and
Drench me with your
plus the sound
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them, so it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to any conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
Yeah, no, just these little details, like, skulls on each one of these, you could so easily skip details like that to make it lighter weight or less work on the artist, but they really went all in, and that really does reflect a lot of the Warhammer 40k art style that you see in books and things like that. Ew. Full of tentacle slime.
Did you think a horde can withstand my powers?
What? Oh shit. Fried nurgling. That has got to smell disgusting.
Team Sigma, this is Caius Thorne speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I'm an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
Well, nurglings
New
are...
log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Nurglings are the spawn, little demonic spawn of Nurgle, the god of death and disease. So, imagine them as being little plague-filled buboes of pus and slime and disease. Probably rotting as well. Imagine that smell after you cook it down. Mmm. Is there something here? I think I missed something. Okay. That was weird. Okay, well, on to the Forbidden Cult. Yeah, I'm thinking it would smell a lot worse in here.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence, and you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorne exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery, just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other Voidcraft in the vicinity.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Wait, did it? What the fuck? It like discarded stuff. It switched my configuration and it threw out, like I had a man, something weird here. Something really weird. Those are rods, right? I don't want those. Okay. Autocryptothecon transcript. Scriptorium telepathica. Stroke martyr. Regio Caligori sector. Stroke segmentum tempestus. Destination Colony Choir Silentia. Or Scintilla. 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 Subsectoral admin conduit. Telepathic duct. Trans-Imperial Relay Omega 10. Date 8.300.M36. Ref Caligari stroke 641.274.3415 stroke Tebrena. Or Tenebra, sorry. By Brother Lastar. 2. Forge World Koschei Prime. RE, request for partial overhaul. Decrypted message. This is the thrice blessed monastery, Fortress Monastery Martyr, category A3 research vessel of the Holy Ordos under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and the sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Martyr is on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsector, en route to Caligari sector. The Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly, and the Geller shield suffered considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul in the orbital dry docks of the Koschei Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Secure transmission end.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Lucky us. Ow. Alright, I'm missing one of these guys. Doesn't look inside this way.
Chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Wow, so didn't he?
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Okay. They put points in this. No, I think I'll keep just pumping. Well, wait. What is this? Oh, radius frails. Go ahead and do that. I'm hoping that affects that lightning thing that I'm using. Alright.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Right.
At your command. That was most remarkable. New log entry. This sanctum gives me the shivers. The iconography is clearly imperial in origin, and it points to an ancient sect. But the details of these statues look strange to
Okay. Boom, motherfucker.
At your command.
Chew on this.
Corpse. Let's play with it. Let's see. Personal log by Archivist Anselm de Avrino. First analysis. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. Pre-Thorian symbolism and the content of the prayer book, ref Inquisition stroke 8344 stroke Met 6 indicates ancient heritage sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit, some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks the facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this Emperor-forsaken derelict, but I am certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the scarlet apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling, to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Forward to Inquisitor K, Personal Archive.
At your command. For the Emperor! Present! For the Emperor!
Flamethrower.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
For the Emperor! Onwards! For the Emperor!
be open. Clickety click, open. Oh, it is open, okay. Sorry. Okay, never mind. Alright. And change that out. How does that look? That's a better one. And that's a better one. Okay. Right.
The Abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Ready to fight. For the Emperor. Know your face.
Ah, damn it, wrong button again. Let's see.
At your command.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with mine. Throw that on. And I think we'll switch to that. Okay.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
You are addressing a servant of the Imperium who must be watchful all the time, lest corruption consumes his soul. I'm quite resilient.
So what is your plan?
Yes, the power we draw upon takes so many shapes and forms. A touch of righteous violence, maybe. Or perhaps something more refined. I think I'll improvise.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
I think a little bit of the old kill them all and let God sort them out would be appropriate here. Only perhaps kill them all and let the Emperor sort them out. I don't know. They're chaos filled. They don't be gods. Okay. Let's have a little heat for my beam of death. guy writing me back. He doesn't seem to understand I'm not interested in doing a job. Other than the one I actually
To
have.
fight!
Fire, good indeed.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Crap.
At your command. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Their what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
At your command.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Onwards! Don't linger,
Kill the
guardsmen!
heretic.
Die, maggots, die!
Take it like a man, guardsman.
For the Emperor! Move! At your command. For the Emperor!
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Ready to fight.
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
I'm really bad at listening. Oh shit, another transport.
On move! Move!
I'll take that.
Die, heretic! Now your face, scum! Who are you to stand against me? Now you pay, scum! For the Emperor! At your command. Take it like a man, guardsman! Take for the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Ah, crap.
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we've disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
System failure analysis logged under a humble tract on the violent changes in the behavior of the machine spirit. Vessel 897 Lucius Point 442 Point Alpha Class Point Sub C 35. Name Martyr. Logged by Engine Sierra Theta. What is that? 15, 16, so 17. Stroke B or dash B. Lucian. Operator, confessor to the great machine spirit of the martyr. Date of assessment corrupted. Insert Psalm 196.A. Number 010100010, etc. Summary. After the rites of diagnosis and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit and humbly asked it to confide in me about the causes of the recurring system failures. Data corrupted. Why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed that rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with a non-hostile vessel of the explorer fleet, thus corrupted data. The machine spirit of the martyr denies cooperation, citing the Sacred Order 947.A as issued by our spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius. Addendum. No executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location, and the protection of the martyr is top priority, and its assets, and it asserts its rights to override of the martyr automated weapon systems and teleportarium in times of need. Assessment. Possible warp infestation of the machine spirit, invoking the conclave of intermittent system purge. Warning. Searching databanks. Content missing.
Well, these records are disturbing. This martyr has a mind of its own.
At your command.
Let's plug her off. No, it's not. Alright.
Ready to fight.
Well, let's be out then.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Take it like a man, Godman.
Ooh, ow, ow, ow.
Move for the Emperor.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a Hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a Space Marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial Space Marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
Oh, that's
Ready to fight.
cool.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least I hope so.
It's gonna be a really shitty day. For
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jella shields are probably compromised. Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
What about all the soldiers that are with me? Bye, guys. Nice knowing you. Now me and the Space Marine have both deserted you.
are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What's happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it's very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
Well, that must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes.
So far, so good.
We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult. Indeed.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
Absolutely. I love this game. It's the art, the sound. It's absolutely great. And yeah, the lore for the story is really nice too. All right. I'm gonna skip the command bridge info and. First things first, let's have a look at my psychic powers. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted. Trying to remember how to get these where I want. Oh yeah, I can just drag and drop them. Duh. Okay. Let's see. We'll put BioLite in there so I don't flame out on accident. I think we'll go ahead and put the Inferno over there. Alright, and this. Lower the warp heat cost or increase the power's effectiveness. I think we'll go for effectiveness. Soak up the warp heat. You know what? I'm gonna make everything more effective. Am I doing enlarged area there? Yeah, let's get that in enlarged area. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look here. More heat damage, good. Not worried about the overheat bar. Except to go into that one. All right. go get us a Magus Biologus.
This is Metasurgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
Alright, so this is the Merciful Agony, 1112. The history. This hospital fortress employs a legion of trained doctors and med servitors. It is not an ordinary infirmary, but a facility dedicated to the treatment of Inquisitors and also a secret research station. How come the captain of the ship knew about it and I didn't? The fortress is equipped with the equipment blessed by the Machine God, and a separate board deals with Inquisitors who want to undergo some generic modifications and are willing to pay the price. I have a wounded Space Marine.
Your request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
Oh, thank you for your help. But I must insist, don't make me be a bitch.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status: assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data. Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Right, on my way. Alrighty. And, send me in, Chief.
Inquisitor, the epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive, and that could take time.
Why wait? Maybe corruption has spread too far. Maybe the only solution is to expurgate this place with scorching energies. Shall I?
Do you really believe that the Magos Biologus you seek is there, alive?
There are still people on the station. Metrodora Thelema is a sacred priest of the Omnissiah. I believe she can take care of herself. There are still people on the station.
Righto. Crap, I'm
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim's retinue. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, he must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details.
Witness the glory of the Emperor!
Inquisitor, I have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the Martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain.
Now, bastards. Alright, come on.
Recoil, unclean!
Remarkable. A soul-bound warp creature protects the chest. Most remarkable.
Final report, Garrison Commander Karzov. Encoded by Departamento Miniatorum Kappa 6789 Protocol. Inquisitorial stroke 64834672120 stroke OR-A override. Warning. Classified report. Militarum Tempestus Eyes only. Grade Primus 5 clearance only. Last defensive perimeter collapse. Loss of the base is imminent. Lord Commissar Berlin has fallen. I took command of the remaining forces in the Librarium as the ranking officer. The Astropath Quarter is confirmed as lost. I ordered Bravo Squad to retreat with survivors, but their chances, considering the hostile activity in the Void Dock, are minimal. As of this moment, Tempestus Garrison, St. Abelard, Cal Point Chur. Chur is, so that would be Calvary, Chernobyl. Has ceased to function as a fighting entity. I shall follow the standard Exodus protocol. The Emperor protects. Note 1. The Engine Seer finally managed to identify the source of the initial chaos. An invasive scrap code debilitated the machine spirit, cut our communication, and destroyed the primary data vault. The secondary data vault is partially salvageable. The tech priest managed to online a firewall litany before total data loss. His words. Note number 2. According to Lord Commissar Baron, the primary objective of the attack was very specific: to capture the St. Abelard Astropath Choir and block the Chernobyl telepathic duct, rather. Is there a connection to the recent outbreaks? Such elaborate tools and coordination are way beyond the capabilities of simple heretic cells. This attack may be part of a greater operation. Further investigation is advised. Nice. Just keeps getting better. I love the squinting, crunching sound that it makes on all of this stuff.
Inquisitor, our Argo readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the Chaos infestation. Stay alert.
Come and die. Alright. Oh,
You're in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magus biologist tried to send a report to her superiors, it must be logged here. This is the central cogitator of the station.
Autocryptothecone transcript. Error 728, partially reconstructed. Regio Caligari sector stroke segmentum tempestus. Destination, Choir St. Abel, probably St. Abelard Chernobyl, something conduit. Telepathic duct, trans, imperial relay, we don't know the channel, well it's 59, maybe, I don't know. Data's 112 point, we don't know. Ref Caligari stroke 551.6, and now we've got corruption point 1283 stroke Chernobog by sister, not sure. Something to probably Forge World. Can't make it out. Something Prime to report update. Decrypted message. This is Metrodor Thelema recording my message for astropathic transmission. My work is finished here. I've lost 14 teammates to this fascinating malady, which supplied me with valuable subjects that made the identification of the pathogen possible. Infection is undeniably Empyrean in origin, and my research indicates that it must have been transferred to the, I don't know, via the incoming cargo vessels. I have narrowed down possible sources to 3 worlds in the subsector. I will visit all 3 to locate the source of the epidemic. Reference 1, PO-A, not sure, 762 stroke 345 questions stroke 23. Ref 2, PO-AE stroke 023 stroke 9 question 12 stroke 11. Ref 3, PO-AE stroke 410 question 2067 stroke 03. Praise the Omnissiah.
I missed the Magus biologist on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
Beam me up, Scotty. This station sucks. All right. Well, let's see. What is this now? Give me the heat. Give me the heat. All right. Oh my. Definitely need to do some cleaning up here. that out. Force. Okay, switch that out. Wait a minute. Let me look at this. Oh, yes, definitely. No good. Alright. I'd rather have a frag mine. Good, okay. Good, alright. Time for me to go get rid of some junk. Right. Oh, I have all the money in the world. I should refrain from picking junk up. Just pick up stuff I might need. Okay. Righto. Let's see. Oh yes, we need to go find the Magus Biologist. Alrighty. To the Athean system. Forward! Alrighty. I think that the game actually switches around what world this is on at random, so I'm just gonna arbitrarily just start picking worlds. Alright, travel to this world. He has work to do. And we want the infested archipelago. Wow. Trouble speaking tonight? Archipelago. I have followed the coordinates to one of the possible locations where Metrodor Thelema could be pursuing her research on the source of the epidemic that devastated the St. Abelard Monastery. The area is teeming with hostiles, but our sensors indicate the presence of a small Imperial settlement in the wilderness. I am going to enter the zone and locate the Magus Biologist. Maybe.
Inquisitor, according to the coordinates you found, this area is one of the potential locations where your Magos Biologus could be. And it seems you've also got company.
Well, given the hordes of Nurgle out here, it seems to be present where the infestation came from. Just a guess, but you know. Seems like it might be a shrewd one. Shut up. Mine's better than yours is, fella. Can't believe I'm telling you that, guys. Mine's better.
An alarm system? Really? You're too late.
Mine's bigger than yours is, kid. Oh no. It's a little embarrassing. Bragging about the size of your destruction beam. suppose it's how I use the beam, but, you know, it's, how did that go? It's hard to get to England in a rowboat? I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make sense unless you know the whole joke. I don't need a force sword. Look. By the way, 3 of those guys will summon a big demon on you, which is SOL.
Captain. Metrodora Thelema is definitely not here.
That's quite unfortunate, Inquisitor.
At least I've eliminated the local threat. So this whole journey hasn't been a complete waste of my time.
We have 2 other sets of coordinates. Maybe you'll find her on the next world.
Maybe on the one after that. Okay. Off we go into the wild blue. What is this? Superheated discharge. Critical hits. Fair enough. The original joke was it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. And the response was, yeah, but it's hard to get to England in a rowboat. Let's see. I think for now I'll take some extra heat damage. Ooh, tasty. Okay. No more of those. Have I unlocked anything better here? Ah, that's a good one. I think we'll go with that. Every kill decreases warp heat. That's always helpful. Does we have anything worth a mention? That is. That is. Stuff's not. By the way, people around here don't know it's not the 4th of July yet. In fact, they haven't known all week. Alright, so we gotta zoom back out from here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No. Oh, the magnifying glass genius. Okay. Alright, let's see. Tartarus 4. Oh. Mining rig. Alright. Oh, I keep meaning to try this. I don't know any stories about Tommy Lee, and I don't know if I want to now that you said that. Ooh, let's try extreme. Let's see how bad that is. Actually, that's going to be too bad. We'll try it at hard. I normally don't think about doing this, so I don't know how this is going to go. This may completely screw me.
Inquisitor, this is the second location where your Magos Biologus could be. Unfortunately, the area is swarming with hostiles.
Everywhere I go is swarming with hostiles.
Inquisitor, the rebellious forces of the Astra Militarium have taken over the area, and they're fighting with the loyal Imperial Guards. The rebels have surrounded the colony where the Magos Biologus might be holed up, and their mortars attack the Imperial fort with artillery fire.
I've just walked straight into a wall, haven't I?
It seems like it.
I'll take care of the rebel mortars first.
Alright. Off to destroy rebel mortars it is. Alright, that went pretty well.
The Imperial Navy has launched Marauder bombers as a counterattack. They will bomb the entire area. Find cover.
Oh, good.
The Marauder bombers have retreated. You're safe to proceed.
Oh, crap.
I am the sanctioned flame.
Teleport beacon in range. I've deactivated the first mortar. How do you dare to turn our weapons against us?
Alright. Well, you know, it's the dry heat. It makes everybody want to set fireworks off and burn like spaceman. I mean, out where I'm at, there's not a lot to burn down, except your house. But, you know. Guess that's no reason not to set off fireworks. Houses are for winter. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. You set you on fire too. I don't know why people videotape themselves doing shit like that, except that they want it to get leaked at some point.
Another corpse to empty.
Down! Hear him!
Damn.
Mash the tyrant!
Oh, I see what they're getting at. Well, that's not good. Why don't you play with that for a while? Ow. Damn. That was rough.
I spoke too soon, Inquisitor. The Marauder bombers are launching a second wave of bombardments.
Oh, good. Maybe you could launch them at the enemy. You know, the actual guys that are trying to... No, just ignore. Are you sure the Marauder bombers are on our
Second
side?
mortar deactivated. That will teach a lesson to this rabble.
Oh, god damn it. Nice. Yeah, I don't remember who I was talking to about that the other day.
The Marauder bombers have retreated again. This time, they are leaving the area for good.
The next time there's an aerial strike, I want to coordinate first with the Imperial Navy.
Maybe we could get them to fire
Fight
at the
fire
enemies
with
instead of
fire.
me. Yeah, I mean, people love to fire fireworks at each other. That's that's been a thing forever. It's just I don't understand why you know, they can't figure out that, you know, when it's really dry, that might not be a good call. Well, I mean, kids I can understand because they're fucking stupid, typically. But, you know, grown-ass adults do that shit too, and it's just hard to believe sometimes.
Death is a journey.
And you're at the stove. Aha.
This is an Adeptus Mechanicus quarantine zone, Inquisitor. You must leave.
You should have told me that before I came in to rescue you.
If that was an attempt at sarcasm, you're wasting your time. Rest assured, the Conclave will be notified of your support.
I've been looking for you for a while. I need your expertise.
I'm a high-ranking geneticist of the Machine God. My extraordinary skill set is undoubtedly best employed here.
I have an Adeptus Astartes with grievous injuries on my ship, and I need him walking and talking. How often do you have the opportunity to work on one of the angels made flesh?
This new information requires me to reconsider. I will accompany you, Inquisitor.
I missed the mortar. Okay. Go knock that out real quick here.
Another corpse to loot.
The last mortar is down. Try to move against the Imperial Guard now, rebels.
Good work. The rebels won't be able to launch artillery fire for a while.
Oh. All right. Let's see. Criticals burn. We'll take that. Let's see. Extra heat for pyromancy skill. Definitely take that. Okay.
I need an update on the Space Marine. How is he?
First, you need to know that each Space Marine has an artificial organ called the Sus-An membrane. It allows them to enter a state of suspended animation if they're lethally injured. I'm bringing him back slowly. Meanwhile, I have already completed the sanctified surgical rites and supplied this man with bionic and mechanical implants.
Can I talk to him?
You can talk to me, Inquisitor. I can't promise to answer all your questions, though.
Well, first of all, who are you? Who are the Storm Watchers?
With all due respect, I can't go into any classified details. You need to get the necessary clearance level first, but I can tell you this much. We are the Chamber Militant of the Conclave. We have been working for the Inquisitors of the Caligari sector for a very long time, in secret.
Do you always work for untrustworthy Inquisitors like Klosterheim?
Klosterheim left me on the martyr to die a useless death. Do I feel furious? By the Emperor, yes. But no, I don't think he is a heretic, if that is what you're implying.
Do you have any ideas? Where could he be now?
I am certain he is still on the martyr. He is seeking something there, but I have no idea where the ship went.
How did you find the martyr in the first place?
Klosterheim has ties to a mysterious sect of tech priests called the Requisitioners. They are the experts on the supposed tech relics of Uther Tiberius, the leader of the martyr. They helped him to find the wreck. They have a research sanctum on Cardian 2 in the Cherniborg system.
Well, that's a lead, of sorts. They might help me find the monastery again.
Alright. I'm starting to feel kind of tired, and my head's starting to hurt. I think I'm coming down with something, or I am down with something, and it's just very weak. I don't know which it is, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call this here and go take some meds. Yeah, it's just like a little flu or something. I don't know. It hasn't been really debilitating, but it's not fun either. It's just kind of bleh. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call this here. We got a couple hours of streaming in tonight, and I think I'm going to go take some meds and then just go to bed. So I will see you again tomorrow, and we will go investigate the secret Adeptus Mechanicus base. Take care. Hope you had a good stream, and I will see you tomorrow.